Hey everyone, today I'm going to give you guys my spoiler review of Halloween Ends. I have a lot of things to say about this movie. In my spoiler-free review, I couldn't really say too much. And remember, big spoilers for Halloween Ends ahead. There are no positives. I definitely think Laurie is probably the best in this movie than she was in the past two. She was barely, in kills. And Halloween Ends, she was, not Ends, the first one, she was really, crazy and overprotective and stuff. I definitely think she is better in this one than she is in the others. There's also a new character, Corey Cunningham, and he is he's basically the lead of this movie, and I have so much to say about this character. Basically, his story is that he accidentally killed someone when he was younger, and then a couple years later he was pushed off a side of a building or whatever, and then Michael Myers finds him, and then they team up to kill people. I definitely like Corey's character, but it just got to a point where he very, 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 very much overshadowed Michael Myers. Michael has a couple minutes of screen time, and he kills without Corey, he kills one person by himself. And it is it makes me angry because in Halloween Ends, the shape's barely in it. It annoys me. This type of story works perfect for something that John Carpenter would have done, because his original idea was for it to be an anthology series. This would have been perfect. This is a good Halloween movie, but it's not a good Michael Myers movie. He's barely in it too, and I think this movie would have been better if it Michael wasn't in it, if it was just his own separate thing. I definitely want to do a video more in depth on why this what I would change, but this is just a review for now. Another thing is that a lot of characters get very much pushed to the side. First of all, Michael is barely in it. What's her name? I think Lizzie. She's in a couple scenes and that's it. The cops, they're also barely in it. A lot of the characters, the new characters get more screen time than the legacy characters. And it's just weird. It just doesn't make sense. I'll start with some more positives. There's not a lot of kills in here, but the kills that are in here are really good. There's a lot of cool kills in here. They might all be done by Corey, but I mean they're seriously cool. The one that is done by Michael, he recreates the Bob kill from the original, and that has to be one of the best kills. One kill, Corey slams the guy's head, and then his tongue is dropping out, and then he cuts his tongue, and it's on the record. It's amazing. I don't know how to feel, because I really wanted him to, kill more people, because he's Michael Myers, Michael Myers movie. But he, barely does anything, or he doesn't do really anything. I'll just talk about the difference in for a bit. I think it is one of the, and, Allison is given, I don't know if she's given more stuff to do, but, she's basically dating Corey, and it's very strange, because the whole point of this movie is basically saying that, evil can be, is, infected or whatever. It's, it can be passed on, because there's a line where Allison says, because earlier, Corey gets his, hand cut by, some glass, and then Allison says that it's infected, which is supposed to mean that Michael has infected Corey with evil. But I just think it's not done, the right way. This isn't something to where I think it should have been in the final movie, especially to where at the end, Corey just, dies. It's just so dumb, and I just think, this should have been, another trilogy, or, 2018 or Kills to be better. But it wasn't. It's just very weird. Now, I don't think this movie's bad. I think it's good for what it is, but I just think it's a bad Michael Myers movie. It's definitely not the worst out of, anyone, Because, like, this is a good movie, just a bad Michael Myers movie, and there's really crappy movies that are horrible Michael Myers movies. So, like, this is definitely not the worst, but honestly, it might be worse than Kills. Like, it might. Just as a movie and a Michael Myers movie, I think Kills might be a bit better than this, but... Like, that's really all I got. I'm still trying to process everything. What did you guys think of this movie? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Like, what did you think of this? Drop a like, subscribe, and wait for the ranking of every single Michael Myers movie. Coming soon, or next week.